Hello folks, welcome to this weekly vlog. Is it window week? Yes. Is it going to be an absolute nightmare? Yes. But I will try and vlog. Not sure if you can tell my mental state at the moment. We're not doing that great. I'm teetering on the edge. So yeah. Not long ago I just had a shower. We are at like 3:30 in the afternoon, I will tell you that much. I've been up since 9. Moved some bits in my room, folded some clothes, moved some more bits in my room. So now everything in my room is done. There's a big clear pathway, so that's all good for tomorrow because we've got the lady coming around tomorrow morning to check all the spaces. So yeah, all but one will be done. Moved a whole load of stuff in the shed with Rye, so we cleared downstairs and part of the stairs, so there's only a few bit left to put away there. Yeah, just get myself ready now because I've got my hospital eye test, so yeah, so I'm off to that. Literally hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, so yeah, so getting myself ready because yeah, better to head out and give myself a bit of leeway time because yeah, the only mistake I made was I had a shower, so of course washed my hair. It was disgusting, but also I will give you a good before of my eyeballs. Yeah, they look all sore and pissed off now because shampoo, so they look worse than they actually should be. So thankfully they're doing the back of the eyeballs and I'll be like, sorry, shampoo. But yeah, there is my pupils. So I'm trying to do it so it's not, there you go. So it'll be fun to do an after. So yeah, but there we go, up close and personal. I also had to be up this morning because I sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Sold my old sewing machine and I sold an old art box, both for 15 quid, so that's amazing. All my vintage stuff is now cleared, so that all went into the bank, so that's all good. Kind of playing it by ear as to whether I'm going to order my bed this week or not. I'm a little bit short basically. And I don't know if I want to completely fuck myself over till next Wednesday or order my bed, so I don't know. I do have a new rug come in. I've got the IKEA stuff that came the other day, so I've got the bookcase in here to build, bits to shuffle around. I could shuffle bits around in my room before I then get the bed, so I'm not too sure at the moment whether I will or not. It doesn't leave me like with nothing, but you know, a bit too close to the line for personal fancy. I paid Ryan's Hackspace fee as well because yeah, so I'm gonna see. We've already coordinated, he's gonna go off to my mum's on Wednesday, so he's gonna sleep out at my mum's Wednesday night, so Thursday he doesn't have to be up and get up and out and early, so yeah. So he's gonna stay in today. He's a bit tired, so yeah. His friend had to stay over last night because there was the last bus was just not appearing really, I think, and there was huge major train works, so Rye's mate, who is going to do a charity run for me, bless him, is knackered. So they're going to have a chill day today and they're going to do the charity run tomorrow. So that gets that stuff out of the house. Yeah, just I am ploughing on with this stuff, but yeah, kind of can feel myself getting to my limits, which isn't good. Literally, I think today is the first day I haven't had a little cry. So yeah, that's sort of saying it all really. What's the bus in 22 minutes? I think I'll get that one. So yeah, sorry, coordinating buses while we chat. But yeah, as you would have seen, I've been a busy bean. I have, you know, been enjoying my couple of little vlogs with you. As we are now into February, I fully admit I did not do my low buy really at all much over January. The only good things I did put in was I started doing the up to £60 food hauls. Last week wasn't 100% on it, and I was on the food shop, but I just did extra bits that weren't always necessarily needed. And yeah, buying some clothes, buying some bits, you know, buying house stuff. In fuck's sake, I bought a rug. It is needed and I did want it. But yeah, bought a rug. So that's coming on Friday. But yeah, I'm literally just checking for buses to the hospital now. It looks to be one that will coordinate with my bus, so yeah, so there we go. So yeah, so I'll get the bus in like 20 odd minutes. Well, 15, so we'll go and get the actual bus. But yeah, I've got prescription glasses, oh, some sunnies. It is very great, and we are at the latter part of the day, but still, never know. And also, I do have to pop in Tesco, and they have the most obscene overlights. So yeah, my plan is with my Facebook Marketplace money, that is my bus ticket today. So that's actually going to be my only travel during this week, it's £5. And then I've got £25 as my food money, and I'm going to have it as cash this week. Because I only plan to really do stuff today, and if I need anything, the odd thing from the corner shop, but we are only doing like top-up shoppers. This week's weekly shop is the aim. Trying to be useful while we chat. But yeah, so I'm gonna pop out, pop to Tesco after hospital, because it's just, yeah, it's near where I can get the bus home. So that is all cool. But yeah. So I'm going to pop in, I'm going to go get hot dog buns for the boy, because he's still got most of a pack of hot dogs, so I'm going to get hot dog buns. Might be his dinner later. Some more rolls, because yeah, we're not really eating much bread, but we are eating rolls. Need some more milk, loads of juice, got loads of fizz. Got fairly decent snacks, I don't know, just a handful of bits and pieces, but nothing huge. So yeah, so that's kind of how we're rolling. So I'm hoping to get food shopping cheap this week with some float money. So yeah, but I'm just so tired. And yeah, I only feel mildly human and better in my arm movement. In fact, I can move my arms up like that and it doesn't make me want to cry. It's because I just blasted them with boiling hot water for 20 minutes. So yeah, I can see myself in like the next month or so. I might have to research and see. My mum used to help someone who was training, and she used to have like sport massages. She can't now, she's had a back operation, my mum. But yeah, so that might be something I might look into maybe getting. For helping my shoulders and all the hideousness. It's clearing all the knots out of it, and then I can keep on top of everything. So that's kind of the plan. But yeah, so yeah, so I'm going to bring a couple of shopping bags with me. I don't want to take my trolley, I just don't. So I'm just going to take a couple of shopping bags with me. And yeah, a few bits in Tesco post eye stuff. It's just me going. My mum is unwell, bless her. She's been feeling a bit rough since Saturday. Sorry, yesterday on video call, and I was like, you look, no offence, rough as hell. I was like, don't need to go to hospital with me, I'll be fine. And then she was like, oh, your sister can come. I'm like, no, it's all good. I was like, there's no need. I was like, and also, it makes more sense if nobody comes up here Thursday. I said, it will be the last minute, everything everywhere stage. I said, and if I only have to keep one seat clear, it makes more sense for me to keep one little gap on my bed clear and one little gap in the living room clear. Then if I need to, I can swap between the two as things happen. Once the bedroom's done, I can just hide in there, because the living room's going to be longer, because I've got the kitchen window, the balcony window and door, and then the window behind me. So once my bedroom's done, I can go hide in there, which would be so nice. So yeah, and I'm like, literally, if I could just, you know, be by myself. I said I'm going to have my headphones on, which are quite great at noise cancelling, so I'm going to make sure they're charged. Probably tomorrow start charging them. And yeah, make sure my tablet is charged. And yeah, I'm going to have like a crochet bag, bits like that. So then I'm going to just give myself projects and yeah, the ability to just bubble. So if I want to just sit and crochet, and then I can be listening to my audiobook, or, you know, my mum can video call me, I can chat to her and hear her in my ears. She can only hear me in the noise, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm like, actually, do you know what, you'll be much better on emotional support phone. So yeah, but no, we have been heavily coordinating all this, but knackered, so stressed, cannot wait for all this to be done. Also, I've been struggling to eat dinner the past couple of nights, but last night I had sausage rolls, some crisps, and a pack of party rings. So sensible. I did have a protein yogurt this morning though, so they've kind of been my lifeline, is these little protein yogurts from Aldi, the pouch ones. So yeah, but I'm flashing with a battery, and I'll be honest, I need to go check for this bus. So I'm gonna go head to the hospital, do my test, go to Tesco, and yeah, we'll chat when I get back maybe. We'll see. But yeah, we will chat, because I'm going to show you my weird eyeballs. So yeah, so this is the before, and I'll see you after. Hello. I'm very cool. I'm wearing glasses. Eyeball stuff done. All good. Do you want to see I took a little clip in the waiting room, but yeah, it's really hot because everything's a bit fuzzy right now. But there's my massive pupils. They are huge. So yeah, that's all very fun. So yeah, everything is really a bit foggy. I know that that's out of focus though. I do know at least that. There we go. So I'm going to put these back on. Actually no, they're not too bad in here. I have one lamp on in the living room, so it's ambient glow. So yeah, but yeah, big old pupils going, but yeah, very easy. It's weird, everything's out of focus. It's like before I ever got my glasses. Well no, so it was dreadful, and I was, you know, ignored by the opticians. They were very good back then. So yeah, but yeah, everything is slightly out of focus, and lights are like ultimate astigmatism. Everything's very like ultimate, like stars and point, and then two big points, and even some lights, because obviously I had to go to Tesco and then got the bus home. Some lights, you know, could even see the rainbow throw off. So yeah, I feel like that TikTok sound, because that's kind of how I roll with my life at the moment, and I'm like, shapes and colours and everything is, yeah, how my eyeballs are seeing anything. But yeah, everything goes slightly in focus then. Like right now I'm seeing myself and everything is going out of focus. So, but I would keep having to concentrate to check I am in focus. So yeah, this is going to be short and sweet, because I can't tell what's in focus and what's not. I'll put some YouTube on because it's distance enough I can watch it, hopefully. And I've got some dinner in. I grabbed some rolls and a few bits and pieces and the milk we needed, because obviously I have to have food in the morning. But also this was my well done, you did a hospital thing and you did it by yourself treat. So I got myself a raspberry ripple milkshake. But yeah, so eyes are feeling just weird. Get the results in 4 to 6 weeks, but she did show me the pictures and she said there's nothing, you know, big and serious on there. She said obviously we're going to have to look at it in fine detail, but yeah, so that's all cool. They can email me the results, and it's a once a year thing, so yeah, but very tired now between house stuff I've done, so I'm trying to figure out a good place to sort of sit you, but there's not really a place because on there's a bit high. We'll try there. But yeah, I obviously did a whole load of bits this morning, moved stuff with Rye, and then yeah, had a shower, which kind of relaxed everything. Did the hospital stuff, did Tesco, held 2 heavy bags in one hand, and I've really pissed off my shoulder, so I only got like 2 hours full on relief out of shoulder. So yeah, so I'm actually going to go have some painkillers for my shoulder because it is that sore. So yeah, so I'm going to take some painkillers, and it might be one of those nights where I smother it in ibuprofen gel. And yeah, and I think I might use my heat thing a bit later / tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah, but tomorrow is Ryan's bedroom, and as is Wednesday, we were just talking about what order we're going to do stuff. So yeah, but all good though. The more the days come, the quicker it means we're nearly there. So, but yeah, doing DIY chicken Big Mac. I put 2 of the battered chicken breast fillets, the ones in the 8-pack from Iceland, in the oven, and I bought seeded rolls, and I bought some more plastic cheese, you know, the individual cheese slice things, because we were running low. I don't know, you know, they would get eaten, so I've got another pack. And obviously I've got my Big Mac sauces from when I had McDonald's. So yeah, so I have got all the makings of, and yeah, when I use up I've only got 3 little actual proper Big Mac sauces, but when I've used them up, I will just go get, I think it was M&S, did a really, their burger sauce is very, very like Big Mac sauce, so I would probably just go get a bottle of bougie sauce and have it in the fridge. Now that obviously I've got the kind of fridge you can put stuff on the doors, I actually use the stuff now. And I did also I bought lots of stuff to do basically DIY McDonald's. Didn't buy oven chips though. Still, yeah, I'm not a huge oven chips human, because that was a big thing I ate from my childhood and my teenage years, so I'm not the biggest fan of oven chips. So, especially McCain's home oven chips. Just, yeah. They may be lovely done in an air fryer nowadays, but yeah, no, if I buy chips, it's always like French fries or curly fries or lattice chips. There was the weird ones, so yeah. But, yeah. I also bought pork, like sausage burgers, to do like McDonald's breakfast at home. They had a pack of muffins on the reduced, so I put them in the fridge so they'll last a bit longer. And yeah, so got a box of them, and I've obviously got eggs. So yeah, so they will be a nice lunch, I think. So again, if I'm hungry at lunchtime, I'm going to eat at lunchtime, and then no big pressures on me at dinner, because obviously I have breakfast. But yeah, no, I don't have to have 2 massive meals. Just really trying at the moment. So yeah, chicken Big Macs in the oven, because that is what I want to cook for myself. Gonna have a milkshake, and I think I'm gonna go, for now I'm gonna sit still, and then yeah, when I get up to do my dinner, I will take some painkillers. But for now I just want to sit still and go, Thankfully the bit I was in was not in the main hospital, but still, not the most fun. So yeah, but there we go. So yeah, the last of the biggies done now. Weird eyeballs, and then yeah, blood tests and all that fun stuff done. So all cool. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. And yeah, we will get busy with the visi, clearing small spaces. Basically that space over there will be entirely cleared, because all the bags will be here in the charity shop. And yeah, I've got the lady coming to look tomorrow, so yeah, yay. But But yeah, be a case of just, you know, pointing out stuff, going, yeah, this is going to be moved, this is moving, you know. Still have a whole 2 days. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I do still need to actually use my house, you know. We may just be an inconvenience being in the way, but it is my house. It's where I live. So yeah. So there we go. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. If you're wondering, yes, I feel as rough as I sound. Not feeling great, but we're ignoring it because it's house wars. Oh, it's fucking depressing is what it is. Today's a hard day. Right shoulder, we can get to about here. The whole thing is solid from elbow up, all there, all in my shoulder, all through the shoulder bone, I forgot the name of it, and up my neck. The muscle in here is solid. So yeah, that's an angle, but yeah, well, because the hot dog muscle, because literally it's like a solid hot dog muscle. So yeah, I have not been able to do a lot today that feels helpful. I've tried so hard, I've tried. It may not look like it. I'm working on doom piles. They are pretty organised, there's just a few bits to put away now. The curtains are already closed because we have removed the privacy film off that. So yeah, it's just the curtains tomorrow. Let me show you how naked and horrible my house is looking right now. Okay, we are going to excuse any mess because, you know, we are literally making my house. It almost looks like I don't live here, is the feeling it's giving. That's how horrible it feels right now, but evil necessaries, okay. Scaffolding's coming down tomorrow. I've had a letter through the door. Tomorrow we're losing the scaffolding. So I get access to the balcony. And then they're going to put windows in. So yeah, I've got to wait for that. But yeah, I'm not doing the grandest physical and mental wise, you know. Had a cry. We're doing well. We've already had today's cry. But yeah, let me show you. We'll start with the kitchen and I'll work my way around. So I'll be a hand pointing, because that's about all I'm allowed to do with my hand right now. I won't show you exactly, but yeah, step back so it's a bit blurred. There is my kitchen. Oh fuck, rhymes. Walking stick falling down. There is my kitchen with no fucking privacy. Everything moved from the sides. Put those pans away in a minute. I'll set for my room. That's going to go down there with the washing powder. Bananas my mum's been eating. My neighbour gave me some tulips the other day because they work at the food bank. My mum did the washing up again because she's a rock star. We've organised all of the stuff onto here, and there's nice spaces so I can move all of the plates onto here tomorrow evening. So yeah, there's that. We cleaned some floor space as well, which is good. Living room, we're working. A lot of these bits are literally to be dumped on a bed or stacked up there. Oh, sorry, hand doesn't want to point. Up there tomorrow. These nets and curtains will come down tomorrow night or tomorrow evening, because Rice sleeping in here maybe tonight, but either way some privacy is needed. While they take the scaffolding down, I need some level of privacy. Recycling coats, house bags, they'll get stacked in the corner. That's my project bag for things. That's Ryan's friend's birthday presents that just arrived. Little bits to put away. These are curtains. Okay, so if we wander down, meet my naked hallway and how it echoes. So yeah, so we have no curtains up here, all the fun stuff hanging off, no bats. We're keeping this up for privacy just for another day. There is no window film here. And look how naked and sad my hallway is. It's so empty and so sad. So yeah, I take all my gallery wall down apart from 2 pieces. So I've got Van Gogh and my palette still up. But yeah, Rye took off his workbench bit. The birds are gone. They went to my mum's. Birds are leaving. They're off on an adventure. There is Toothless being grumpy and Nigel excited by the light bulb. And my house being so empty. It's the worst. And a boy. A lot of Ryan's stuff, the bag stuff is all going on his bed. All the bag stuff is going on his bed. This Calix unit is going in the hallway. His bed is moving to here. So this is the leeway they've got for the window, which is enough. That Calix unit over there is spinning round, all shuffling down. That Calix unit is going inside, tucking in, shuffling down. This Calix unit going on top of the other ones, which will be all shuffled down. So then all of this space here from the door, step back, all of this space here, door upwards, all that, and then the space there will all be clear for window. That is tomorrow's job. That's what we're doing tomorrow. My bookcase for the living room is going to be put on the unit that's going to come out in the hallway here. And we come in my room. Welcome to my room. I fucking hate it. Washing, summer clothes, Ryan's gaming unit, or his driving unit, my rail, which has already went on the wonk. Everything is stacked in places and everywhere. And yeah, so moved my bed, as you can see. Here is all the space for the window. Moved my bookcase with my TV over there. So yeah. So, because basically once we're done in here, after window wars, stuff is happening. So yeah, so that is going to move more across in the corner. This bookcase is going to go here where the lamp is. And it's going to go this bookcase, a little bit of a shelf, and then the far bookcase there, so they match. There'll be a little gap for my mannequin and that, and then it's going to be where my dresser is, or a little bit further up. The rail is going to go in that side. The dresser is going, because all the contents, all the fun contents is going to go on the shelves over there. That will go in between the bookcases. And then over here is going to be that cube unit in the corner. And then the green unit is going to go here. The art cupboard is going. I can figure out so much better storage for it. And then my bed, my new bed, because this is not the bed I'm keeping. We are taking this bed apart. And yeah, I'm going to order my new bed next week just because finances work a bit better. I'm literally like £50 short. So yeah, rather than financially fuck myself over, next week is another week and I've got so much to move and put back. But in the meantime, I can take apart this bed. And yeah, my new bed is going to go in the corner, across and round down. So yeah, so then I've got loads of open space there and tons of open space here. And the lamp is going to go wherever I decide it will go best. But it does mean that my wallpaper, I mean obviously I've got matching bedding, but my William Morris wallpaper is a lot more visible, and yeah, I get to sleep near it. So yeah, so that's kind of my plan in here, is going to have a major shuffle around and stuff, you know. I need to go through a lot of my art supplies because a lot of the stuff in here is elderly or unused or dry. I keep tubs of paint because the tubs of paint, not because I need them. So yeah, so I'm really going to have a good go through that. As my mum pointed out, all stuff like my paintbrushes can go really nicely on shelves on a bookcase. It looks so cute. So yeah, that's my kind of thoughts. Is yeah, that's what we're kind of going to be doing with that. So yeah, so we've got some major bits. Sorry, casually got, you know, a shifter stick here. That doesn't describe house walls. I don't know what does. Sitting on your bed with a shifter stick, perfectly normal. I'm not going to lift this camera up any higher because I honestly, my shoulder is so screamingly sore. It's not very fun. This is after a hot shower yesterday. I've had heat pads on it, and yeah, I've fucked the muscles there. I've overdone it so much, so but I don't have a choice, which is the depressing thing. I don't have a choice in any of this. So evil necessaries is how I'm kind of wording everything right now. What's that? Oh, it's an evil necessary. So yeah, honestly, I'm so tired, and yeah, I can't be waiting. I'm gonna get emotional. Can't wait for all this to be done. Yeah. Oh, very tired, very overwhelmed, very thankful for my mum. My mum has come up today. She has done so much. I mean, so helpful. Because, yeah, my arm is absolutely screaming. I'm good at downplaying stuff. But yeah, my arm's been so sore. To the point I keep putting my hand in my pocket to make sure I don't use it. But yeah, it's very, very sore. And I'm not one to grizzle and say something's sore, but this is really sore. So yeah, not fun. But yeah, she's been such a rock star today. She said, well, I feel rough, so I can either be at home being useless feeling rough, or I can come to your house and be useful feeling rough. She was like, no matter what, I'm going to feel rough. And she said, at least if I go do something useful, I feel better about it. So yeah, so I'm so thankful for her. So yeah, so we did a lot today. I did as much as I could. But yeah, so kind of at the stage of, we'll just dump it in a pile. Just dump it in a pile. Stack it in a pile, dump it in a pile. So yeah, Ryan's friend has been a rock star. He did my charity run earlier. So that is all gone. Took the birds to my mum's house. And then they're going to go for a building day. A building afternoon at Hackspace. So yeah, so they're off to go build things. Which is all good. Yeah, it's just feeling a lot right now, and I can't wait for it to not be a lot. Is what I'm wanting. I just want to have just my house and do my new things, not in pain. So yeah, but although my brain would really love to have a bed this weekend, it's not realistic and it's not sensible. You know, the fact I've made most of the money for the first bit of my new bed. And I will make more money from my bed, you know, once I get back to the house not looking like absolute garbage and me not feeling like absolute garbage. It's more mental wise. It's my shoulder and mental wise. This is so mentally exhausting. Be quiet, belly. I'm hungry. I should go eat some food. But yeah, it's so mentally exhausting. It's just, yeah, you get to that point and you think, oh, I think I'm kind of done. So yeah, but I've got another 24 hours before I can be kind of done. But yeah, it's going to be 4 of us tomorrow. Me, Rye's friend, my mum. And we're going to completely do Ryan's room. And in the way I just described, in the Tetris, Kallax Tetris, we're going to play, get it all done. Yeah, we're also going to be pulling out his rug, because we're replacing that with a rug from the living room, because he loves the arcade floor rug. So yeah, and I've ordered my massive one, which will be coming Friday. So yeah, so Friday we'll have a rug. So that would be quite nice. But yeah, it just means like next week will be the nice week where it'll be, oh, let's build a bookcase, let's do this thing, let's shuffle a chair, let's, you know, let's move my book, let's shuffle my bedroom around bit by bit, you know. So but I will be just, yeah, working on bits, and thankfully I can take this fucking bed apart quite easily. It's a heap of shit. It's really not great. I got it from one of those YouTuber links. You know that this bed's great. Here, I've got a code. I use the code. Yeah, my delivery got reorganised 10 times. So yeah. So if you ever feel the need to, do not buy a bed from Astra Living. Dreadful. Doesn't matter what YouTuber code you use. Garbage. So yeah, and it was a nightmare. So many bits were misdrilled. Yeah, just absolute. Oh. The best bit about it has been getting good with under bed storage for me. So, but as it is, I'm going to get a nice wooden bed. And I'm still going to store stuff on my bed. But I just don't need to, you know, number one, I don't need to store everything anymore. That's the new things I've been learning. And yeah, it's this much more doable thing. So that's my kind of aim, is to like, I've got rid of some bits from my underbed storage anyway. My sister's taken the gaming consoles. She's lovingly cleaned them. She's renovating them. She's dedusted them. She's taken them apart. So yeah, so my sister is in her element cleaning gaming consoles, which is very cool. So yeah, so like they're getting 20, 30 years of grot plus cleaned off them. So yeah, but yeah, like my art supplies, I can see it fitting in a really gutsy box and sliding under my bed, being at the end of my bed. So then when I want to use it, I just pull it out and use it. And I'm going to have a little pop-up table in my bedroom so I can use it for art stuff and sewing stuff, and I can connect my lovely overhead camera holder, and I can still do my I really want to carry on with my art videos, you know, but for now I can't until I get all this house stuff done and we've got a new place to sit and do it. So it is on my list and it will be happening. I'm just, yeah, juggling 1,000 plates, and yeah, they're all kind of crashing down at the same time right now, you know, so c'est la vie. But yeah, we're gonna get that and it will be fine and it'll all be okay. And yeah, it'll be a distant memory. I just remember the shit having windows put in February. Oh, fucking nightmare. But in the meantime, here I am washing my warmest hoodie. I'm keeping a hat out. You know, I'm going to have to find some little warm gloves for crochet to put underneath another pair of gloves, kind of vibes. Because, yeah, no heating on and all the windows out. It's going to be really fucking fun. So, yeah. And then I'm going to move between my bedroom and that. So, in the living room. So, it's just, yeah. I've got people in my house, which we know is my biggest struggle. You know, I struggle leaving my house. But also, people in my house is nightmarish. So, yeah. But I did also chat with my mum about the chair, wanting to recover, and there's like little thumbtack, you know, the sort of tack-in things, and she's like, they're a piece of piss to take out. I'm like, that's really cool to know actually, because that will be quite cool to take them out and then recover the chair, and then I could do a new edging. So yeah, so feeling quite cool about that. So that will be his own renovation project. So we're going to have so many lovely things to do, I look forward to, you know, together. So I can't wait to be able to crack on, you know. And it's really silly, although they're places I decorated, you know, 2-3 years ago, or like last year. It's nice to have a shuffle round, and I don't feel guilty for changing things up or adding stuff. My mum was saying, she's like, well, yeah, when you think of people, if they were to describe you in a word, what would it be? Well, the first one would be colourful. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's kind of what I want a house to be. I've given it the warm, cosy vibes, so it feels, you know, and here feels like putting on a lovely soft cardigan, and in the living room it's like covering yourself in a fuzzy blanket, levels of comfort. I want to add some colour into that and give it colourful bits back into it. So that's the aim. And yeah, so also me and Ryan were chatting and saying about also in here, I want to have a bedside table. Never had a bedside table in my life. I really want a bedside table. And I was saying to Ryan, I said, oh yeah, I want to get bedside table. I said, I could always, if I want. I said, I could always commission my in-house carpenter, I said, to design and build one, and I buy the supplies, you know, and pay for my commission, because yeah, he's such a good egg. He's done so well with all of this. And yeah, I'm gonna cry, Gab. See what I mean? This is the level I'm at. It's just so not quite. So yeah, so not great for vlogging, I will admit. I'm crying almost, yeah. I'm like a timer. I'm every hour on the hour. So, oh, please excuse me. My face feels a bit pissed off today. My lips look particularly pink and puffy. So, don't know why that is. But my eyes are puffy from the old drops yesterday. Haven't had a reaction, but you know when your eyes are like, that was fucking shit. So yeah, so my face is just a bit sore and delicate today. And I just keep crying, which is not helping. So, yeah, it's really fucking fun being me right now. It's a lot of woes me, isn't it? But that is kind of how I'm feeling right now. Do you like my hair clip? It's a little budgie. It's fairly funny. It looks like he's just sitting in my hair. So yeah, was a silly tack on when I did a Temu order, because I was ordering house renovation things for post windows, and the best place for vinyl was Temu, and they had the clips I need to put curtains above in my kitchen because it's entirely tiled. So yeah, so they're the right kind of sticky pad clips. My mum has had them and she said they're amazing. So yeah, so that was the best place to get them. And yeah, some bits and pieces for the kitchen. Yeah, vinyl. Yeah, I've got all the bits I need for my kitchen reno basically. So yeah, but that's going to be, I think, I haven't hauled it because it's a separate thing, and that will be well, here I am, I'm going to renovate my kitchen, here's what I'm using, you know, a little bit of, you know, footage of it happening and bits, and the before and after. So yeah, so that will be the kitchen thing, but that is a nice thing for spring to be happening, is yeah, that. And also I've got obviously curtains I've bought. I wonder actually if I maybe give them a clean this evening, because I've got an empty washing up bowl now. Might just go, yeah, give that a quick rinse, and I might go give them a quick wash in some like wool wash, just so it's light soap. I don't want to do anything major. You know when something arrives and it just smells like it's been in someone's cupboard or someone's storage, you want to de-do that. But because they've been up in the kitchen, I don't know if they've been washed because they got beads on them. So I think I'm going to go maybe give them a quick soak, because it'll have to be done in 2 lots, because one's blue, one's orange, and 2 are white. So yes, I think I will go give them a clean, so then they can rinse and then dry. I'll put the heating back on, because when you're busy doing stuff you don't need the heating on as well. Sounds stupid, also I'm preparing my body for having no heating while window walls happens, but yeah. Tomorrow it's Ryan's bedroom. It's final dumping of doom piles in stacks as and where I can, if not everything is destined for a bed or a sofa. Ryan is going to sleep at my mum's tomorrow night, so I will be flying solo, so there'll be just me for window day. So yeah, yay. Yeah, I will be up early. My anxiety will wake me up early, and yeah, I'll enjoy sitting in my house, being just in my house with windows, but every fucking curtain net is going to be down. So yeah, that will be an experience. But like I'm in hot fuzz, and I want to say this is for the greater good, the greater good. I keep convincing myself it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine. Like, it needs to be fine. So yeah, but I'm going to go make myself some food because I'm starving. And yeah, I've kind of got my crying out system now. We're good for the evening. So I'm going to go finish tidying the little bits of piles in my room, in the living room. I'm going to go make myself some food, and I'm going to go soak the foils for the kitchen window, so then they are clean and ready for post window wars. I can just put them straight back up. That would be marvellous, methinks. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, that fine note, I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. It might be like today, I show you everything after it's happened, because honestly, filming anything while doing it isn't the one. And in such a small space as Ryan's room, there's not an inch that isn't going to be moved to have something in it. The piece you're on is going to be moved, you know. It's not worth the hassle. I love you dearly, but it's not worth the stress. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I need to go eat something, otherwise I'm not going to eat anything. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow when we are on day 497 of Window Wars. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, good morning, happy Wednesday. We are one day away. My shoulder, I smothered it in so much ibuprofen gel, it was ridiculous, but I've got a bit more movement in it today, so I'm going to completely fuck that up today by moving a bed and 1, 2, 3, 4 units and a bookcase and a box. I know, don't shout at me, okay? I know, but I don't have a choice. That's the evil necessaries of all this. You can probably hear in my voice, I sound tired and run down. I feel tired and run down. I went to bed at like 8:30, 9:30 last night. Woke up at 8 this morning. Same as yesterday, kind of slept like 11 hours yesterday. So yeah, I am really just physically and mentally tired. But yeah, today will be the final push to get everything clear and organised. So basically today's the fuck it, chuck it in a pile, chuck it on a bed kind of day. So that is what I'm going to be up to today. Also, we have the scaffolding being removed today, so that'll be coming down, so that'll be good. Again, loud and hideous, but you know, like everything happening right now, evil necessary. I will say, I'm trying not to pick the shit out of my face. Instead, I'm picking the shit out of my nails. And not just the edges, just my actual nails. But I will say, these little stickers I got from... that I attached to the house order from Temu, they're just like layers of like nail polish, like gel and all that, on a thing. And you just put the sticker on your thumb, on your finger, rub it down, and then I trimmed it and then filed off the edge. Because they're a bit... obviously, my nails are short. Yeah, very good. But obviously I've been picking my nail. I've kind of been pulling the nail varnish, so... But yeah, so... I think post Windows, I'm going to celebrate and do some more nail stickers so I can give myself a nice pretty. So yeah. Just feeling very tired. And just, yeah... could quite easily just close my eyes and just, yeah. I will say I'm now very much looking forward to my new sofa coming, because the idea of just laying on the sofa, curled up, watching stuff sounds magic right now. It sounds so nice. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so today... moving stuff around, tomorrow window day, and Friday shuffling bits back, and that sounds like the scaffolding truck. The scaffolding truck. So yeah, there we go. Scaffolding truck has arrived, so that means shit will be coming down. But yeah. So, yeah, Friday, obviously shuffling things back, and the new living room rug arrives. So that will be very cool, because I'm going to hoover. If I turn you around, please excuse the grub on it. I have not hoovered it. I don't kind of see the point now. I'm going to hoover it afterwards. But the one that looks like an arcade floor, which is Zara Rhodes from IKEA, good couple of years ago now. It was my Christmas present to myself. I went down like 2 or 3 days before Christmas, and from where I live you can get the train all the way down to Croydon. Jumped off at Croydon, and then just outside the train station you jump on the tram, because London has trams. Don't know if you know this, it does have trams. Jumped on the tram, got the tram to the Croydon IKEA, got myself a rug, a few other little extras, bit of a mooch. I put it in a wheelie trolley and took it back on the tram, and then took it on the train, and then on the bus. So yeah, so I went and got a rug in an afternoon from an IKEA from the arse end of London. So it's like the easiest way to do an IKEA trip via public transport for me. So yeah, it works very well. But yeah. So no, so Rye's going to have this rug because he really likes it, and it will go so well with his bedroom. And yeah, so we're going to take up Millennium Falcon, which, to be honest, was always too big for his bedroom. And yeah, so we're going to just take that out today while we're moving furniture. And then it means when we shuffle the furniture back, we can give his bedroom floor a bloody good hoover. and then also, you know, I'll give the rug a good hoover, and then we'll put the rug in before, you know, we put his wheel and all that kind of stuff back in. Although, yeah, we were discussing yesterday with his, eventually when some of his money, when his money gets backdated, from some bits that we're just waiting for, hence why we have to be sometimes smidging more careful and all that, and sometimes things are just a bit tight, especially since like September, October. They're tighter than they were before, but yeah, when we get, hopefully, you know, we've recently had sort of, you know, notification that they're looking at medical information, so hopefully it's all being done via paper rather than an interview, which is a relief because that's how his other stuff has gone. The joys of disability stuff is stressful and very long waits, but you no other choice. Once hopefully that is processed and approved, there will be a bit of a backdate of stuff, of pennies. So the extra pennies I've said to Rye, bless him, he's had the same like racing rig system since 2000, early 2000. He saved for like a year and a half to get it. Every bit of money he saved, and he was so good. And then some bits were gifted, and yeah, he has he's busted a couple buttons on it, and there's no replacement, so he needs to take the whole thing apart to design the buttons, to then 3D print the buttons, and then attach them, and then yeah, it's a lot of work. And that was his old system was for his Xbox. Well, he's now a PC person. So yeah, so I said to him, you know, once we get this bit of backlog money, we will get him a gaming wheel, stick shift and pedals, because you can't reuse the stick shift and pedals he's got now. They have to go with that specific gaming wheel. It's very complicated or stuff, but yeah, so yeah, it only works with that stuff. They're very fussy, but the PC ones are a lot more, can be used with everything, and a lot easier to fix, and a lot stronger. So yeah, a lot of the stuff in it is metal instead of entirely plastic. So yeah, that's good. So we're going to treat him to that when all this fun stuff is done and we get this backlog of pennies. But in the meantime, we just got to wait. So that's been a nice thing for him to have, you know, to plan. We thought of it yesterday, of me to say, yeah, if you just fix it temporarily, we can then, you know, you will have it available, you know, at some point, hopefully this year. Because, yeah, all this stuff takes a long time, fortunately. So it is a bit of a waiting game, but we get there eventually. So, but for now, I did manage to do a little bit of crochet last night. So I've been working on my dress. I've been working since the pink line. So yeah, so I've got only a little bit of the ball left. That much. I think it's like another row in it. So yeah, so I think I'm going to sit and just crochet this row before connecting another ball of wool. So I'm just pulling out the loop so it doesn't fall apart, but it is anyway. So yeah, so yeah, so I'm going to get my little supportive pillow because I am trying to be so careful with this shoulder. Yeah, get this bit of crochet done just so then I get it done. And then yeah, I can attach a new ball of wool to continue for another chunk. I haven't tried it on since I've started adding this new ball, so I think maybe after this second ball I'll see how long it is. But yeah, we're getting there with it. And yeah, I will add it then to the window days bag, so that I've got in that bag 4 different crochet projects. I've got pink dress, pigeon cardigan, poison dart frog tapestry that's only like, I'm on the second row of colour, so I'm only like 6 rows into it, and then I've got my jellyfish tapestry, but I'm just over half. So yeah, so working really well on it all. So I've got loads of these projects I can sit and do, which will be lovely to just crack on with. But yeah, just reaching that. I cannot wait for it to be the weekend, and just, yeah, no more workmen, no more stuff, and just, yeah, not. But in the meantime, I've got to deal with mega work today, and then mega work tomorrow, so, and then it's the putting everything back, so, hoping they get all the window stuff done in one day. That would just, yeah, be so much better if they could, so, but hey ho, so, just gotta wait, so, I'll probably show you a wee clip of Ryan's room a bit later, and the final walkthrough of everything all packed away, because yeah, obviously Ryan's gonna stay with my mum's tonight, and then we're doing the final like stack up of everything on here, and yeah, proper stacking stuff up, covering it plastic kind of vibes. So yeah, so everything is gonna look just so weird tonight, and yeah, but we get that. I mean, to be fair, of course they turn on the nets and curtains everywhere, so those ones have got to come down, and then Ryan's room ones will come down. I'm leaving my room till literally the morning off, because if I need one private space in my house, it's my bedroom, so yeah, so I'm keeping that as private as I can till the last bit, so, but yeah, it just feels so open and so cold, and I don't like it, so you forget how lovely just, yeah, curtains and all that really cozy up a space, so yeah, kind of missing it, but there we go. But hey ho, I shall catch up with you beautiful people a bit later, but for now it's just literally coming up to 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to chill before, yeah, we're doing house stuff this afternoon, because Ryan is friend didn't leave workshop space till late, so yeah, I'm imagining till late. I was in bed, but yeah, so for now I'm gonna go chill. I'll just share some little clips later to show you of everything that is happening, but yeah, we'll get there. So near. It's horrible when you get to the end bit, because you're like, I'm so near, yet so far. So yeah, but yeah, this vlog has not been the most interesting this week, but you know, the fact I'm trying to weekly vlog kind of is impressive, I think, because yeah, I do not even need to, you sort of state me yesterday crying, all sorts. To say I'm an emotional zigzag is an understatement, so, but there's life, we'll get there, so yeah, but I'll catch up with you beautiful people a bit later while I'm walking around my house going, I hate it. So, yeah, I'll see you later in my very empty, very naked house. Ugh, not right. Hello, we are way farther in the day. I've just got a coat, my hat on, some headphones, because yeah, I'm going to go to my local fish and chip shop, go get myself chip shop dinner. So then, number one, no more plates or cutlery, so I can wash up what's there, dry it, put it away, done. Number two, I can cover my oven in all the stuff that I need to. But yeah, it's been a day. We got Ryan's room all moved round, all his stuff done. He is now down at my mum's house. He's going to stay there today and tomorrow, we figured, because it just made more sense. That way he doesn't have to worry about clearing his bed tomorrow. And yeah, the scaffolding's down, Ryan's room's done. I'm literally on the last, putting things into a big pile here, basically, is what's going to happen. But for now, chip shop opens in 10 minutes, and it's about a 10-minute walk, so I'm going to go walk to the chip shop. I'm going to pop to, there's a co-op nearby as well, pop to co-op. I'm going to get myself just a bottle of pop for tomorrow, so I've got something, because yeah, just need the ability to have a drink I can move with me. So I'm going to go treat myself to a bottle of pop. And yeah, go get some chips and fish cake. That's what I like from the chip shop. So yeah, so I'm going to go get chip shop dinner. And yeah, I'll meet you back here afterwards. And yeah, I will show you what we've done so far today. And then yeah, what will be the final walkthrough will be tomorrow morning. Because obviously everything will be clear ready for rock and rolling tomorrow. And all the bits will be down. But I'll give you a little show round today of how far we got. But yeah, so nearly there. Just got tomorrow to go and then I'm all good. But yeah, I was able to go on my balcony today and I stood out in the fresh air and the sunshine and oh my god, it was magical. I forgot how much I just love standing in the sunshine. So yeah, so I'm gonna go put some music on and go stomp to the fish and chip shop and stomp back. So yeah, bit of good old get it out with your headphones kind of vibes. And then I'm going to charge them so they're ready for tomorrow because I want them for as noise cancelling as humanly possible. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in a wee bit and I'll give you a little show round and yeah, show and tell of what I've done and the last finishing touches of what I'll do that you'll see tomorrow. So see you in a wee bit. Hello, I am back from the chip shop. I will show you what unwrapped in a minute, but I have chips and a fish cake and I've got some goodies from Co-op. Excuse my lungs. Cold and me is not a combo. Tomorrow's going to be really fucking fun. I got this limited edition hand finished cherry bakewell cake. It was on offer for $2.70 and I was like, that looks like a very good celebration wreath. Fuck it, it's done. Because yeah, then I got a notification, a letter through the door. They've got work on the drain pipe in the back of the shed in 2 weeks. So yeah, that's great. So never seen these before in multi-packs. Got a PlayStation sold out. We're going to start up today, that's why. These were £2.50 for a pack of 3. Usually I pay £1 something in like B&M, so good value. I got a 3-pack of the Reese's Nutrageous and a 3-pack of the Fast Break. I like these as I've really not been able to eat, but I need something stodgy. And I find the stodge of the peanut butter in this really does fill me up. And it's quite filling and all good for my struggling system, to be honest. Milkshake, because of milkshake. And I got a sugary pop. It was on offer and I thought, fuck it. Tomorrow's my day off from everything. I don't have to be a responsible adult. I don't have to stick to implementing a new diet. I'm just having a day off because it's going to be so not pleasant. I need it to just, yeah, need to get through it. I literally just need to wake up tomorrow, go to sleep tomorrow, and everything happen in the meantime. I don't want them back Friday. I want them all to fuck off. You know. Oh god, this chest. I have got rug coming Friday, which is cool. So yeah, but the fun stuff is the chip shop I go to is the one I went to as a child and we lived opposite. So yeah, it's real nostalgic and it does not change. Literally, even the menu is the same, like the pictures, and the plastic is just so yellowed and old, but yeah, it's just so beautifully nostalgic in there. So I love going there. And the chips are bloody good. So yeah, so let me just weigh it out. I have to be in the mood for fish, especially to pay chip shop prices for fish, and I'm not. My go-to is always a fish cake, because yeah, my sister's was always a Savoy. So yeah, Ryan is obviously not a fan of potatoes or chips, so he has fish or Savoy and bits. What's your go-to chip shop order? Let's give ourselves some nice chatter, because I think we kind of need it. What's your go-to at the chip shop? Where's my fish cake? I'm weird, I like it to sit at the side. It's buried under all the chips. Move. I have got a plate out, so I did kind of... I'm still using a plate and a fork. But... fish cake and chips. And it's already got salt and vinegar on it, so it already tastes good. And then we're about to add tomato sauce. And I've got a can of Pepsi Max. So yeah. But yeah, my sugary stuff's for tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off, but this is my lazy dinner. I don't want to cook dinner. I don't want to do that decision and then cooking it and then having to eat it. Just want some fuel in my system. I've managed to, although obviously done stuff today, ended up just being 3 of us. Rice friend, just, yeah, got distracted. So he called us as we were finishing moving the bed, and it was like, we're all done now, mate. You'll be great help moving all the stuff back though. So yeah, so we're using them. Oh. But yeah, sorry, I'm a bit ravenous and a bit animal-like there, aren't I? So, but I'm gonna sit and inhale fish cake and chips. And I'll be honest, I'm gonna sit and fall in a YouTube hole and then do my last minute stacking stuff, covering shit in plastic. So yeah, I've got 8 6x4 dust sheets. My mum picked me up 10. So yeah, so I'm going to sit and eat this, which 10 out of 10. I love hot food you don't have to cook for yourself. My favourite kind. So yeah, so I'm going to sit and eat this while it's nice and hot. I think I lucked out the chips. I got there literally like 10 minutes after they opened. They're one of those ones they open during lunchtime and then again in the evening. So I got them just as they opened again for evening time. So yeah, I'm going to inhale this. And then obviously put milkshake and pop in the fridge for tomorrow. Yeah. And then crack on with all my bits and bats. This is right, YouTube. I was looking at, that's not my kind of YouTube. There's rhymes. But yeah, work on finishing bits and bats, and yeah, tomorrow morning will be the last big push of stuff I've got to do, and then yeah, get my arse dressed for the day and getting everything all together. I did try my crochet dress. I'll show my mum it, and I was like, just quickly whip it on, show you. And oh, the length has grown. It's literally knee length right now. So the ball of wool I've got attached to it will give that much more length, which is perfect. That's what I want. And the weight of it has made it less puffy at the waist. It now drops. So yeah, so it's so good. I can't wait to wear it. So I've got a ball of wool attached to it. I've only just started, so I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I might finish my crochet dress. That would be a marvellous thing to get done tomorrow. So yeah, but I'm gonna go at my dinner and I'll catch up with you tomorrow when I'm gonna be stressed as fuck. Manically went round everywhere, and yeah, I'll give you a quick, here is the before house tour. Apologies if I kind of angle bits, because you know I don't want to show you all my surroundings, because you know won't have curtains and I won't have nets up, but I'll show you how, you know, the rooms are looking kind of vibes. So yeah, but I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go at my dinner. Bye. Morning. Excuse the weird angle. You're in a wall box balanced on my son's chair in my living room right now, because today, Windows Day, in case me looking rough as shit didn't give it away. It is, what is it, 7:30 in the morning, and yeah, usually when you lay in bed and it's dark and you hear it raining, it's like, oh, this is quite nice. Me this morning going, I hate it. So yeah, it's currently raining and it's going to be windy today. Oh, I'm getting my fucking windows out and replaced. Oh, I'm at the stage I just want to cry now. But I've done all the last minute stuff. I put all the things on my bed. I'll be honest, I don't have the strength to lift Ryan's chair onto my bed. I just don't have it in me. It's a wheelie office chair. They asked for a metre in front of the windows. I've given them most of my fucking house everywhere. So, a chair is fine. So, yeah. But, honestly, I'm so tired. It took me ages to get to sleep last night. Even though I was knackered. Sorry, I've just defluffed my socks. because yeah, every time I kind of got comfortable, my chest just suddenly pinged up, and oh, I spent so long coughing all kinds of crap up out my lungs from moving bits yesterday and just this week. So yeah, my lungs have been storing it in the bottom of them and went, oh, I'm sorry, did you think you were getting a nice sleep and actually going to rest? No. So yeah, instead I hacked up a lung for a solid, I'd say, near 2 hours. So yeah, that was great. Real fun. Oh, you know when you just get enough little bits on your sock and they're like, I've got so much weird stuff on my floor at the moment. I mean, it's currently got little bits of wood. Oh, I would love to be able to just whiz over around, but what's the point right now? That's for later me. And I think once all this is done later, I'm going to whiz over around my living room, because I don't like how grabby it is. It's horrible. So yeah, but oh, we'll go through today and then it's done. So yeah, but I'm just gonna put my shoes and sock, put my sock back on and then put my shoes on. I'm already layered up. I've got a long sleeve that I can use to cover my hands. I've got a jumper. I've got warm tracky bottoms, warm shuffle socks, my fuzzy, really warm Uggs, and then I've got my little hat. And I was meant to wear gloves, but I don't think I did. But this does fold down over my hands. So yeah. And I've got a blanket in here, and I've sorted it out. So I've got my duvet in my bedroom. So I've got hiding places. And if I need to, I have just tucked down here my heated shoulder and back warmer. Because yeah, my house is already cold. I turned the heating off yesterday, like daytime when we were doing stuff. Because when you're hot and you're moving stuff in your radiators, you don't need the radiator on. And yeah, it was just, yeah, I didn't see the point of turning it back on last night, because all the warmth is going to escape today, so what's the point? Yeah, so that was that. So my house is already quite chilly, so that's fun. Honestly, usually by now my heating and electric is say like £1.99. Haven't had the heating on overnight and that. And Ryan's staying up till silly o'clock doing something on his computer. But it's at 99p. So obviously there's just like basic standard charge they do for like electric and that. So yeah, but I am just so tired, honestly. I know this isn't a fun angle, my apologies. I must look so weird if you're watching me on a big screen, which is hilarious. Although it's quite funny, where the birds are down my mum's, she's put them with Pickle, so there's all three of them together. And Pickle now has his own phone. It's amazing what a budge you can get, mainly because he's been moved into the dining room because he just keeps being so shouty and abusive. And just, yeah, so loud. He got moved. And yeah, so he has his own phone to watch my mum's very old falling apart phone to watch YouTube on. And yeah, my mum put me on, so he quite enjoys that and he likes talking back to me. But obviously my birds are used to my voice, so yeah, so they're currently just abusing me via YouTube, which is nice. So I've got my own trolls in the form of my you know, the birds. Oh, lungs are so fucking sore. Once all this stuff's moved back, I plan to die for a good chunk of next week. So I'm going to be so sore, so just overrun with just exhaustion. So yeah, but let me show you my house. I'm not going to show, the curtains are still up, okay. I will take that down and then that's when I'm going to film a little video for my mum. Because I love you guys, but I don't really want to give away exactly where I live. I try not to. I even try and keep the town where I live, you know, a bit in mystery, just because, yeah, I like, just, yeah, don't want to give everything away on the internet, you know. The joys of being one of the first people on the internet. I was one of those, you know, when you first said hi to someone on the various chat rooms, and it was ASL, and it was like, nowadays if someone just walks up to me and said hi, age, sex, location, yeah, I'd say, what the fuck do you want? So yeah, I'm a lot better with, you know, safety on the internet nowadays. But yeah, let me show you my disgustingly empty house, and I don't like it. Okay, none of this is fun. So yeah, start with the kitchen. If you're eagle-eyed enough, I don't really care. But yeah, here it is all empty. All the stuff inside, just chuck the washing up there. Plants, bowls and all that. That cake is really good, by the way, from Co-op. Into the living room. Obviously this is the big windows and everything that are being replaced. So curtains and that's going to come down. Also, we lost the scaffolding. So, yeah, I have a balcony and no scaffolding now. It's amazing. I love it. Here is shit corner. Covered in plastic. Partly for the dust, partly for the rain. Also, I've got to put my Wi-Fi router in a sandwich in a carrier bag because there's a plug socket down there and there's my internet. So, yeah. Here's Ryan's chair. I've just dumped it because I can't be fucked. But there's loads of space. There's all my stuff, go-to stuff. On the chair next to me is my pillow, my crochet pillow and my heated thing. And then, yeah, down here, the chair is in the middle. There is a pathway there, and then there is a nice pathway here to this window, which I'm not going to open the curtains because it leads just straight outside. It shows straight outside, but yeah, there's the space for that window. We'll walk down my corridor. It's so white and echoey and I hate it. It's so horrible. I forget how lovely and cosy the curtain here and the curtains up do. Also took all the stuff off the walls just in case they knock it. Downstairs is entirely clean. Into Ryan's room. Oh, this was yesterday's fucking nightmare. We moved his bed right up against the radiator. It's covered in stuff. These are 3 of his Kallax units all moved together. Everything's double layered in plastic because that big bit back there is his 3D printer. You know. Empty bits. Just gonna take down the net. It's his clothes cube. But yeah, this is all the space they get in. Again, we took up Ryan's rug. When we say we took up, we just cut it out as we went. All the space left in the hallway here. Into my room. That is my... I thought I'd only have a little corner. I've got a bigger hibernation space than I thought, which is great. All this stuff. And then there's all that stuff. And then you walk through and you go down. Which is all they're going to get. And then, yeah, there's space here. And then I have taped a sheet up over my bookcase. So my TV and my books hopefully will become all good by dust and rain. But yeah, especially dark in here because I've only got the top light in there. But yeah, there we go. That is my hideously I don't like it house, which I've now got to go around and take all the curtains and nets down. And yeah, sit and wait. And I think, yeah, I've got to unplug the smart meter because again it's right by, I don't know, I could just move it this side. It's just hanging on the wall. I'll just unplug it. The world didn't implode if I don't have my smart meter plugged in for, you know, 7-8 hours today. So yeah, so I'm just going to unplug that one. And then yeah, I can't unplug my internet. Can't need that to live today. So yeah, I'm going to put all that in a carrier bag. So it's waterproof. But yeah, I need to have something to eat this morning. I need to go have something to drink. I need to go take my medication. And yeah. And then I just got to sit and wait, which is the most horrible thing to have to do, is wait. So yeah. I would try and show a few clips during the day, but you know, my house is being ripped apart and I really don't like it. It's going to be full of people and it's just me sitting here today, so it's just like hell on earth, but what can you do? I would say it'd be great because it's all done then, but it's not. It's still got the bloody drain pipe at the back of the shed, so it's just, yeah, it feels like never ending. I think we're on, where is it? Started May, so June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. We're in month 8. No, month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. May, June, July, August, October, November, December, January, February. We're in month 10. Because things were starting before the scaffolding went up, so yeah, physically had work happening since for 10 months. Before that was just kept being surveyed and people coming around and taking photos of the outside of my house and all kinds of shit. So yeah, just, yeah, I'm tired. I'm kind of done now. So all these works are done. I was joking with my mum and Rye yesterday. I said, once all this is done, I'm just gonna buy a birthday. Just gonna buy a cake and celebrate the fact it is finished. So yeah. Oh, not fun. But so yes, there won't be much chatting today. It'll be a little show of stuff happening as and where I can, because obviously I don't want to be showing everything where I live, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. So, but I'm going to go take these curtains down so I'm done and dusted. I'll try and put some clips in as and where I can, but yeah, trying to keep the fine line between sharing my day with you as well as keeping my privacy in regards to where I live and all that. So the challenge, you know, so there we go. But I'll catch up with you beautiful people a bit later. Okay, we're going to try not to cry today, but I can already feel it's not going to be great, so I might have to do a cry counter on the screen of how many times I've cried. So yeah, I'm going to go finish this so it's officially done, and then I can take a horrible empty video of my house to send to my mum going, I hate it. Yeah, I'll see you beautiful people on the other side of all this shit. Then we get to do all the nice stuff, like build a bookcase and get a rug, get my sofa, order my bed, all the nice things. But in the meantime, I've got to do all the shit things to get to the nice shit. So yeah. So I'm going to go do this stuff because I'll be honest, I'm procrastinating. So yeah, so I'm going to go do this. And yeah, how was most beautifully sang? I'll see you on the other side. So yeah, see you later. It's currently raining in my hallway, so we have no glass. My bedroom has no window, no frame, and Ryan's room has no glass, so it's fucking freezing. Great. Hello, happy Friday. Windows have been done. It got all done yesterday, but I'll be honest, by the time we've finished, I was so cold and just so exhausted from people being in my house, and yeah, just having it entirely done. And then at one point they weren't sure if they're going to do one of the windows because the car was in the way from the garages underneath. So yeah, we got there though. The only thing they didn't realise was even happening is I got a new garage door. I don't have a garage. A new shed door, but the panel for the inside of it wasn't in stock, so they put everything in but the panel, and it's just been boarded off for the moment. So yeah, but I will show you the balcony one because everywhere else shows off other people's houses and numbers, and yeah, I love you guys, but again, trying to keep a bit of privacy or just, you know, safeguarding kind of stuff. So yeah, also I built a bookcase last night and a lamp. Yeah, I got away. I indulged in a McDonald's delivery dinner. I was hungry, but I was fucked. I was just tired. Didn't obviously do anything big, but it's just all the stuff, and then that bug, and my chest was so bad yesterday. So yeah, today I'm feeling, as you can hear, all snotty, and I don't feel great. So, but yeah, got everywhere moved back apart from Ryan's room, which is happening today. His friend's going to come over and help, so that gets his bed back, and then shuffling the units, and yeah, so that's all good. But yeah, I'm so tired, so sore. I will say I managed to finish my crochet dress yesterday, so that was a nicey. And yeah, obviously, yeah, I built my bookcase. For now I've just stuck stuff that I want to put on it on there. It will be organised nicer. And obviously going to add Ryan stuff on there as well. But yeah, and I built the lamp, which is really bright and amazing. So my mum's actually got a lamp she's been wanting to swap out, and she's going to get, I think she thinks, one of those lamps from IKEA. It's like a lovely, like, brushed brass, that's the word to say, from IKEA, and yeah, it's so nice. It's like really deep coloured, sort of, yeah, sort of deep coppery colour. It's just, yeah, really nice. But yeah, today we've got new rug arriving, so that's pretty amazing. So yeah, I mean, where are we at the time? No, that's not my phone. My phone's here. The time for it was between 8 and 11, and we're at 9:30, so my body, obviously, because it's been waking up early for all the things recently, was up and alive at like 7:20, so, and my face is a bit pissed off today, but then again, I had so much breakfast. Especially this eye was completely red last night, and yeah, so it's not very happy. So yeah, all the dust and stuff, and just being in the cold for so long. Oh, sorry, gross sound, but evil necessary. So yeah, so, my house last night, after having the heating on for half an hour, was 7 degrees. So it means it was probably 5, maybe lower, before I could get the heating on, and then warmed it up. So yeah, but let me show you my new windows. So yeah, but also my bookcase and stuff, but we'll start with the windows because, you know, let's show you the star of the show. Obviously everywhere is looking like a heap of shit. That's all going to go in the hallway to be broken down. There are the dust sheets, everything is everywhere, but it's all going to be shuffled back today properly, because this rug's going to go in Ryan's room, and I'm going to get my new rug, which my sister has lovingly described, and I'm going with that description as raspberry rust. So yeah, But here is my beautiful balcony door, and then here is the window. So I have a triple one, so it's got a little one at the top, medium one, and one at the bottom. And yeah, it's like that in the kitchen. It's just the same but bigger, and it's got nice wide bits on the side. And yeah, that one I won't show you because there is no net. But yeah, and they've got little keys that I should hopefully be getting today for locking them. But yeah, so it's all looking good, so I'm very happy with it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. So it means for the summer, turn around, it will be much better, because then we can open the top window to let air circulate to cool down the house. So yeah, so it will be much more better for cooling stuff down and all that. So and yeah, let me just show you my bookcase and tell you around again. It's that kind of day. Yeah, here's the lamp. See what I mean by this sort of like, yeah, brushed coppery colour. It's really pretty. So yeah, and it throws off a lot of light, because that lamp will be going. I've had that to Marketplace, and this lamp is replacing it basically. So but yeah, here's my bookcase. Obviously the bottom 2 shelves are naked at the moment, and everything is just kind of chucked on. So yeah, I mean, some bits like the paintbrush cup is from my room, and yeah, I just kind of just stuck some stuff on it. Oh god, hiccups. But yeah, I like it with the darker wood. It goes with the darker wood rail there, and this is where my fun colourful gallery wall is going to be. And then also above here is where I'm thinking of putting the poison dart frog tapestry, is up on that bit of wall there, so that'll be a tapestry. But yeah, so there is the update from yesterday. Obviously I just hit a point yesterday. I was just kind of done, so I didn't want to video or anything. Honestly, I was so cold. Even sat under my duvet, I was just feeling so cold. So sorry, I've got to hang now. So yeah, it just was a bit much, but we got there. 10 out of 10 would not suggest getting your windows done in February in the rain. Yeah, at one point it was raining in my hallway, so that was an experience. But of course, because it was a massive hole, I can't show you any clips. Unless I clip it, I don't know. If I can cut out part of the window, I'll put it here. If not, apologies. But yeah, so just one of those things. Yeah, we got there in the end. Was well worth it. The house already feels warmer, which is insane, you know. And also, it sounds silly, it feels quieter. Like the rain last night, I was just like, what is that? What's that odd sound? And I looked up, I'm like, oh, it's the rain. Usually the rain, you know, you should sound it and you can watch the voiles and that move in the wind. But yeah, no movement, and it was really dulled down, so that was very nice. So yeah, so I had a pretty good sleep, but I have got today the worst stomach and belly. My gastrointestinal system is not happy because my anxiety is all there today from yesterday and the past few days. But yeah, today we've got a rug delivery that is just being delivered to my doorstep, and then I'm sliding it on the stairs and then putting it up here a bit later because I want to move the chair, not the office chair, the leather chair, into the corner over there, shuffle the sofa down a bit. And also I want to put the rug out, but I want to put the rug out where the new sofa's going to go. So it might look just a bit weird for a couple weeks, but when the new sofa's in, it will make perfect sense. And already then the corner is set up with the bookcase, the lamp and the chair. So it all makes sense, is what I wanted it to do. So yeah, so very much excited that so much of the living room is coming together. I will be ordering my bed next week, so that will be exciting. So I can do that. And yeah, just getting there. We just got a bit of a skint weekend and a bit in, till payday basically, yeah. So January's such a long month, and I've bought so many big things this month, as well as a lot of emotional spending. I know what it is. I emotionally spent, and I know I shouldn't have, and I know that is what I'm really working on this whole year. You know, I've got. It's not going to be perfect in the very first month. You don't magically change your habits, you know. But I like the fact that I am still paying down one of my overdrafts. You know, well, my main overdraft. The other one I dip into towards the end of the month, then goes back in with payday. But yeah, I'm paying off an overdraft. You know, I've stopped using my credit card a little bit. But yeah, the aim is this month, nothing. So yeah, going to be a lot more stringent this month because I have everything I need in my house. I think I literally need to get, you know, is a tension rod for that window to put a net up. Because I'm not going to do the window cling. I love the window cling, but I've got new windows. I want to enjoy my new windows for a bit. So yeah, I'll keep the window cling. I'll put it away, and I will decide at a later date if I would like to use it again. If not, it did its job wonderfully. So yeah, but yeah, I need a new tension rod for that one because obviously it had window cling on it. And now it doesn't, so it's just naked. So I need to get a tension rod so we get some privacy back there. And what else? My sister and my mum are going to come up and help me do all the vinyl in the kitchen. We've got plenty of that. I've got a decent amount of tester pot. I might need to spend £5 on a tester pot to get the rest of the wall painted, but we'll see how far we can get with the tester pot I've got. But that might be a new tester pot, which is not what for painting a kitchen I've got to spend £5 on a tester pot of paint, and that will be more than enough, so can't even complain at that. What else? That's about it really. And obviously bed. But yeah, so it then means that the living room, the end of the month, will be done. And I just added in my little bits, like I was chatting with my mum and I'm like, I might paint that frame, and she's like, do it. And I'm like, I will. So I'm going to paint that frame. Because it's that kind of gingery pine. It's very 90s, because that's when it was taken. That's me and my sister. I've got a shoe rack I'm going to paint. Oh, that's it. I'm going to get another storage basket, because that little rainbow one I bought looks so good where I put it. So I'm going to get another one for the other side. So that way I have got storage. There isn't baskets in my living room. In fact, I got rid of all the baskets. It's great. No offence if you like baskets. They're quite trauma related for me in a weird way. Don't ask. It's complicated to explain. But yeah. So yeah. So I need to get a little basket. And I'm going to paint like my shoe rack. I'm going to paint that. That'll be fun. And yeah, just work on finishing bits for the wall over there. And I might look into, not buy straight away, but look into some colourful knickknacks for the shelf. But that is in time. And there is a really fucking cool goose pillow that Asda are selling, and I need to see it in real life before I potentially buy it. But it's £12 and it's a goose pillow. Bearing in mind I was going to buy all of the new fun pillows for my sofa, and I've decided instead I'm going to make them. Because I can sew, and I'm not one to show off, but I can sew pretty damn well, I think. So yeah, I've got the most beautiful fabrics, and they're all soft and lovely. So I'm going to make my own pillows for my new sofa, and make my own set of dopamine pillows. So like, I'm going to make one out of the rainbow fleece that is on the chair that matches my jacket. I'm going to make one out of the pink velvet I've got. I've got some like rainbow. I've got so many fun fabrics. So yeah, so that's my plan. So I thought, well, the money I save on that, I might indulge in one shaped pillow. So my battery's flashing, and yeah, I probably should go have some meds and some food. So I'm going to catch up with you people a bit later as we put the rug out. or afterwards. And yeah, so let's make the living room like. And yeah, I'll catch up with you beautiful folks a bit later, and you can see the after, and we can admire my new beautiful rug. So yes, I'll see you guys a bit later. Hello, we're a bit further in the day, and I thought I'd share with you what I've done, and also plans on how the living room will look. I'm coming to the far corner, so we're coming in the doorway. Ready, I'll turn you round. First of all, ooh and ah the rug. Just sweated tons putting it out, but also I've marked where my new sofa's going to go, and I've moved the chair and all the good stuff, so please admire. Make me feel better about this nightmarish of a week. I've done something good, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rug reveal. It is, as my sister has named it, it's raspberry rust. It's so pretty. It's so big. So yeah, yeah, this is how the living room is currently looking. But what's going to happen is the new sofa is going to be going from here up to the corner, across to where the sofa ends, and it's going to come out to the end of this little bit of wood, so another 5-6 centimeters. So yeah, I've measured across 100, but yeah, about this width, because it's 100 wide, so ish. So yeah, so with that, and then the rug. It's so pretty. Do you not think that with pink, it's going to be so good? So yeah, it itches a scratch in my brain I didn't know was needed. There's the lamp. It's looking great. It's looking slightly wonky, if I'll be entirely honest, so may have to just tighten up some bits on that. The chair has been moved to where it's going to go. The moment it's facing forward, I might angle it, but for now it's facing forward because its feet are pinning down the rug. I'm using the ottoman and the hoover to pin back that edge of the rug to yeah, make it stay down. But I love it because also it has kind of double meaning now. It's a bit opalite-y coloured, and oh, I just, yeah, adore it. So I really, really like this rug. And it's so big. I've never had a big rug before. So yeah, just got to, that's the new shit corner. But I am so happy with it. And it looks so good. So yeah. And the bonus of a bigger light that's slightly higher, it will be really good crochet light as well. I am so chuffed. Could quite easily cry out of joy today instead of stress. I even managed to order my bed. I've always wondered why Klarna would never work for me. I know I shouldn't be using these sort of buy now pay later kind of apps, but I do pay everything back exactly on the time, quite often early. So yeah, but I kind of needed it ordered because I need it in to be at the same time the sofa is coming, so then the sofa, my bed and my mattress can all be picked up on a bulk collection after. So I kind of, it all needs to tie together. So yeah, and it's currently showing delivery dates the 24th of February. So yeah, but in the meantime I can take apart my bed and just have my mattress on the floor, and shuffle bits of my room as I want in the next 2 weeks. Because yeah, sofa is 21st, bed 24th, and I'll organise the bulky collection for just after that. So yeah, so nothing, it won't be outside for more than a few days before everything is then picked up, and then all the shed stuff will be done, so then it can just sit outside my shed. So yeah, it will be a hell of a lot better. So yeah, so I did that. Basically my date of birth was the wrong bit. It's 31 instead of 21. So yeah, I got that sorted with a quick picture of my passport. I have done a wash load. I have hoovered multiple times. At the moment it's beyond full up, but you know when you're like, that's the tiniest little bit I need to do, but it was like just the thick just underneath the sofa grot. So that's all been cleaned. So actually I've almost done sofa prep. I just need to whiz, once this sofa's out, whiz underneath the radiator and that, and in the corner. But honestly, yeah. So the living room is now laid out ready for the sofa, which is great. I'm just going to leave the rug to uncurl itself, and then when the old sofa goes out I will shuffle this exactly where I want it, because yeah, I'm going to figure out how wide the new sofa bit down there will be and just have it slightly under the new sofa, so then it's just this wall of colour. I mean, yeah, just this wall of colour. And then the pink sofa, and then the orange chair is going to be, we're going to have the tacks, we're going to remove all the tack edging, recover it in the Monet tapestry fabric, same as the bag I made for my trip to Paris. So yeah, so I'm going to use the bits I've got and then also order more. So yeah, so that is going to be covered in garden fabric. And then bought this really cool like chenille rope edging that's like orange and rust and sort of slight brown colours, so it picks colours out from the fabric as well as complementing the sort of orangey terracotta leather, which is going to get a bloody good clean and feed. So yeah, so it's going to have a makeover, that chair, so that will be green and orange, which will be so much more bright and interesting. So yeah, and the orange goes with the rug, the pink will clash with the orange in a wonderful way, you know. It all goes with the green and the stuff on the wall, and it's just, yeah, I'm really, what it is, as I said to my sister, I need to stop my newest pick now that I've kind of calmed down. My brain's going pick, 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 pick. I shouldn't, but yeah, my face isn't doing too bad for someone who's had hideous stress, and honestly, my last nerve has been so finely stretched, it's insane. But yeah, what was I just saying? That's it, I was chatting with Rosie about, you know, my house and bits I'm doing and bits I've planned, and, you know, February's the day of doing house shit, you know, which will be really fun. So, yeah, but I'm going to, as I said before, when it was just cream, not much on the walls, just cream, and I was like, gallery walls and all the stuff, and then I was like, green and foliage around the doors, and yeah, I made it cozy. I made it somewhere I just live to cozy, you know, and I made places different types of cozy. In the living room it was like putting a blanket on cozy. Sorry, the focus today is dreadful on this camera. And my bedroom was like putting a cardigan on cozy. But what I wanted to do was add to the cozy. I wanted to add to the cozy and various bits, you know. I want to add fun and colour, the colourful and fun bits to my house. So it would be cozy, fun and colourful. That's what I want my house to be. Hence why, you know, rather than go serviceable or sensible, just go comfortable. And, you know, what is this focus doing? It's been such a pain today. I did try and film a little clip. I'm not sure if it would have been before this one or not. Depends what it was, how out of focus it was, to be honest. I set you up on my bookcase, which is now going to be such a good place to put you up for time lapses, by the way. But yeah, but it was going out of focus because I was like moving a sofa and shit. So I don't know how much of that, or if I'll even put it all in at all, because I have not edited any of this video. Today's Friday, so literally tonight I'm planning to edit this whole video tonight. So yeah, that will be fun. But no, I'm very happy with what I've done so far, and honestly this rug brings me such joy. So actually I'm going to get down and lay on it. I don't know about you guys, but with me there is a just immediate joy in, this is my new rug, admire it. So yeah, it's just so good. So yeah, but and it's just something lovely about laying down, because yeah, I am so tired, and literally all I've really got left of me now is I'm going to be the extra person to help shuffle a bed, and that is all I'm doing. Ryan can move all his stuff back himself. I've kind of run out of energy, so he's had 2 days. Well, he helped obviously the day before Windows, but then he had a good rest. I carried on till literally silly o'clock. Carried on till I just couldn't anymore, and then I woke up and then started doing more stuff, and then window wars. And then I've shuffled so many things back and done so many new extras like this stuff. So yeah, so it has that new carpet smell. It's so nice. So yeah, but I honestly plan to be in absolute coma this weekend. So yeah, my weekend plans are literally eat food, sleep, crochet, and yeah, I might finally actually watch the Taylor documentary. I haven't finished watching it yet, and her new music video is out tomorrow. Today's Friday. It's out if you're on Spotify or Apple Music, of which I am on neither of them. So yeah, so I will watch that tomorrow when it comes out on YouTube. I've already seen some clips on Instagram. It's very fun, very 80s and or like late 80s, 90s. So yeah. So it will be entertaining to see. But for now, I'm just gonna vegetable on my floor. Rose due back fairly soon. And then yeah, can just help with the one bit and then leave those two to it. Because yeah, I've kind of done more than enough of moving and helpfulness now. I think I've earned my need to rot. So stuff like my bedroom and all the shuffling in there is a next week job. So but yeah, I'm gonna have a lovely restful weekend. Going to have got chucked right through the bath tonight because he hasn't managed at my mum's house, and I love him, but it's the thing of autism which he despises is baths. He doesn't mind once he's in them, but trying to get him in there is the challenge. So yeah, but I'm gonna literally chill and yeah, do some little bits and pieces. I might cut out a sewing pattern this weekend actually. I've got the fabric and I've got the ribbon cuffs. Oh sorry, we won't mention how horrendous my hands are, but I did find a pair of my warm gloves, so that should help the old joints in there. But yeah, I might use the old electric scissors because they take so much stress out of sewing. And yeah, I might make some I've got a really cool batwing dress I really want to make, so, and the pattern is on my dresser in my room. So yeah, that's something for next week, me to be busy getting back into. Is I've got some stuff from my vintage. I'm going to get rid of my art cupboard and my dresser in my bedroom, so and I'm going to take apart my bed, you know. So yeah, I would much prefer to have just a mattress I can chuck on the floor and have it as that way, instead of dealing with just this bed that's in the way and just awkward. So yeah, and all the stuff under the bed can just stack nicely, because we are going to be getting some loft wood to put in the loft, so we can start putting stuff in the loft a lot more. That's where I'll put like the family photos and bits like that. The joys of having a new roof, it's 100% watertight, so we're good. And my mum is buying a ladder so we can for Rye as an Easter present, because yeah, what do you get for a kid who doesn't do tons of chocolate, and he's your only grandkid, he's the only kid. So yeah, so she buys him a thing, and he's kind of done with Legos nowadays. So yeah, she was like, do you want a ladder? He's like, oh my god, yes. So yeah, so that is what he's going to get for Easter. Probably and a pack of cream eggs, because he likes cream eggs. I thought he didn't, but he does. So yeah, so it does mean though I can now start buying the boxes that I was saying to my mum, can't buy that. And it's the boxes of cream eggs and caramel eggs. So yeah, but for now I'm gonna sit here and go, because yeah, my head and my body have cooled down from being just a big hot sweaty mess. And yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, and I will catch up with you beautiful people in my next video, which will probably be next week's vlog, which will be carrying on shuffling stuff back into place, reorganising, getting rid of some stuff, you know. And once whatever plague is passing through the house again, sorry, it keeps wanting to concentrate on the lamp as a person, so but yeah, my sister my mum are going to come help do the final bits. So yeah, so we're going to carry on with some fun house stuff, you know, so that will be very fun. So yeah, so prepare for lots of house, being indoors the next couple of weeks. You know, as I was telling you earlier, my minimal stuff I need to get, and only one of them is a need, which is the tension rod for the window there, because it's naked. Apart from that, the organisation and bits, they're a want. You know, they'd look really good, but I can't wait. So yeah, so that's how that's going to work. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I would say which the best bit, it's just been me stressing about damn windows, and then relief today, just going, look at my rug. So yeah, so I will catch up with you beautiful people at my next one, and yeah, I hope you've all had a good week, and yeah, tell me how your week's gone. Please tell me you might have cried a hell of a lot less than me, because yeah, multiple times each day has been record breaking for me. Not in a great way, so yeah. Next week, no more crying, that's the aim. So yeah, so I'll see you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.